Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be showcasing the T-3485 Breakthrough. This is a Tier 7 Soviet collector medium that you can get your hands on for absolutely free by partaking in the Day 1 Protocol event. Now, you have two different ways to earn currency for this event. The first way is simply completing missions. If you complete missions, you get 200 currency per mission, and that's not too bad. If we take a look, let me hide my camera, at stage 59, which is right there, we have the tank, the T-3485, and it's going to cost you 58,000 currency to make it there in total. The good news is, grinding your way through this event, you will get also boosters. We can see here on day 1, you get 4 of these boosters. On stage 13, you get 3 of these boosters. Stage 23, you get 2 of them. 31, you get 2 of them. These boosters are equivalent to 1,000 of the points each. So if you win or lose, you get 1,000 points. So we'll have 4,000, which will get me all the way to stage 4 already, which is pretty nice. Now, if you spend money, you can also get your hands on the Stridsvon 81 while grinding at stage 44. Personally, I don't think it's worth your money to purchase this. The Stridsvon 81, it's not a bad tank, but it's nothing crazy either, so that's what I'll say. In terms of the T-3485 Breakthrough, it's very similar to the other vehicle that Wargaming gave away for free not too long ago, which is the Type 5850-08. This vehicle features a little bit more DPM, it features a little bit more mobility, but it has worse armor. We can see the hull armor of the Type 58 is 70 millimeters, the sides are 50, where the T-34 Breakthrough is sitting at a frontal protection of 85 and 55 on the sides. So it does have slightly better armor, which is obviously quite nice. And that means that it's a bit more of a breakthrough medium. It also has a bit more health, so you're gonna be able to survive a little bit more, and you're also gonna have, you know, some possible bounces. It's not the best armor, but against tier 6s, you probably will get some bounces here and there. Now, this is most likely going to be the last of the free event vehicles that Wargaming is going to release for maybe a bit of time. I'm not sure exactly what Wargaming's planning here, but there's 4 vehicles in total that Wargaming has released. We have the Tiger Breakthrough, we have the Type 58, we have the T-34 Breakthrough, and the Sherman Easy 8. And those were all tutorial vehicles. This is the last of the tutorial tanks, if I'm not mistaken. So, in other words, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be having any more of these vehicles released at this point. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, this game, we got a lot of dangerous tanks up against us, so I'm going to be a little bit careful here. We got a Stridsvon 7482, we got a Sphere, we got an Aufklärungs Panzer Panther, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious. We're going to chill in this position here. Anybody there? Hello. Well, not seen anything yet. Alright, let's move up a little bit more. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody there. Okay. Oh, we got the SMV, which I physically can't do anything to. Interesting. Nobody's been spotted on the other flank of the map. I don't trust where the enemy team is right now. I'm going to be real. I don't know if they're here. I don't know if they're not here. But, oh, there you go. We got a Hellcat spotted on the other side of the map. Let's see if that Hellcat, what's this Hellcat going to do? You already lost 90% of your health, and there you go. Nice 220 damage shot myself. Okay. My cat, bro. My cat is under my desk right now, and she's just all over my foot. Alright, we got our speed boost activated, and what I'm hoping... Oh, okay. Well, that's not great. We got the IS shielded over here. We got our adrenaline cooking, though, and I'm not really sure what this guy's doing, so, yeah, that's interesting. But there's a decent amount of damage already into that guy. We have the SMV right over here, which we got a nice shell into once, and now we back up. And let's go for the track wheel. Not able to track the SMV, but still getting some decent damage into his tank. Let's go for another tracking shot. There you go. The SMV at this point's not really going to be able to do much to me, to be real. There you go, another nice shot. And, ow, they've got another vehicle. That's fine, though. Oh, that was just bad for me. That was terrible. Sorry. My brain kind of died. The problem was, I thought my reload was going to be shorter, so I stopped aiming in on him, and I didn't realize my loader was damaged, so my brain kind of died there. Not sure what this IS-2 shielded's doing. I think he's AFK, but That's fine with me. It's free damage, right? Okay. This Alpkladung's Panther is really annoying, though. Like, he's not AFK. He's in their spawn. He's, like, useless, but he's still shooting me. Like, what are we doing, dude? Alright, anyway. Let's aim it on the IS-2. Okay, great. And we're not dead yet. Let's put on my reverse speed. Oh, see, that extra HP did help me there. It actually helped me a lot. Let's aim it on the sphere. Nice chunker of damage into that player. The problem is, as I said, I have a damaged ammo rack, and oh, so does the sphere. Okay, well, let's give him a nice little ram, and boom, there you go, nice shot. Let's angle it. Angle, no. The armor on this thing, as we can see, nothing crazy, but we should win. We have a Smasher who has been absolutely ripping into the enemy team. If our reload wasn't 8 years, we probably could have done pretty good in this game, but that's the downside of it seems all Soviet tanks. They just have their ammo racks and all of their modules just ripped in half. But I will say, that amount of health on a tier 7 is actually really nice. And when you pair that with the fact that the tank is pretty good on DPM, its accuracy is really nice, I have to say, not a bad tank at all. So let's take a look at the post-game results when this game ends. Alright, well, we ended up dealing 2,400 damage and finishing top on the team. Pretty good game overall for our first game in the T-34-85 breakthrough. And as you can see, we got 1,000 of that currency, which gained me a stage in the event. So here we are, another game. We're on Malinovka, which is not a map I like, but we'll see. We'll see exactly what we can do here. I might activate Speed Boost and go really aggressive into the corner. I feel like we might be able to get away with it. But I take it back. I'm actually going to go to the heavy flank, and that's because we have the speed boost, right? This tank is really, really fast with speed boost, so what we're going to do is we're going to use that mobility and head up the hill, because this thing actually has pretty good armor on the turret. It has solid DPM and good gun depression, which means that we can easily take advantage of this hill. So that's what we're going to do. And if nobody goes here, that's great, because then I can just dominate this ridge and kind of get some free farm out. So there's the M41D. Not a shocker that your name is Sniper and you're in the spawn. This map is a camper's, like, dream. A wet dream for a camper, dude. However, we are not going to camp. We are going to play aggressive and we're going to punish the enemy. So let's move all the way over here fully wide. There you go. We got the Tiger piece spotted already. And boom. 178. Not bad. And let's see. T25 two pokes. Let's aim it on your lower plate. There you go. Another nice shot. Put on my adrenaline, that way we can get another shell into the Tiger. There you go, nice. It's already a pretty solid chunk of damage. There you go, another nice shell. Reloading, 3, 2, 1, boom. Tiger does hit me, but now we've damaged his ammo rack, we've tracked him again, and his game's over. And that is how you take advantage of the enemy. You see a weakness, and you just give him hell. And that Tiger learned his lesson. You don't go up that hill alone. But now we've got our speed boost active, so we can head all the way down this hill at a very quick rate of speed. Spotted the enemy Sturm Mill. Let's load in a high explosive. There you go. Nice 275. Let's reload again. And bonk. Okay then. And then he hits me for 500. Alright. Well, I guess I can't hit the broadside of a barn, but that guy... It's whatever. Sometimes bad luck just happens, and we had a bit of bad luck in that moment there. But it's okay. We got the T30 WZ is what I mean to say, WZ-130. Alright, let's aim it on the side of his tank. Boom, nice shot. Sherman Firefly camping in the back. I don't really care too much about that. Let's see, let's get a shell into the Sherman. Can't HE him, but pen to pen, 190 damage, reload again. And bonk, there you go, another 190. As I said, this thing does actually have decent levels of armor, so we can get some bounces. And the DPM on this thing's really good, too. Alright, we got the WZ, which I don't even know where he penned me. I guess he went right through that little corner there. Interesting. Not that it matters. We're going to aim it on the angle of his... Okay. Well, I can tell you this. Our RNG is not loving me in this game. This gun is a little derpy. It's fine, because we're still doing pretty good. But it's definitely... It's got some sus moments, is what I'll say. Alright, there you go. Nice shell into the Peter once, and he's dead. Well, this was still a pretty good battle. We ended up dealing 2,600 damage and finishing top on the team. I'm pretty confident in that. So, yeah, I mean, if you don't have this tank, which I know none of you do, pick it up. It's a great vehicle, it's mobile, it's got a good gun, and it's free. So what else is there really to complain about? As we can see, top on the team, and we probably earned a decent chunk of change. We did, 60,000 credits, as this is a premium, and there's our 1,000 casings. So, sweet. There you are. Stage 4 already completed, or Stage 3, I guess. But, yeah, not too bad. Take advantage of this event. It's a fun vehicle, and that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.